Well, here we are again, off on another trip. This time we've got Rod and Roger with us. We're going to do some metal detecting and see if we can find more signs of the old telegraph station out at Red Hills property. With a bit of luck, we might find something. We don't know. And Rex, yes, we did call into the bakery. Turn it around to face yourself and me. Just rotate it 360 or 180.
I thought so.
So here we are, somewhere near Red Hills, looking for the old telegraph line that was put through here in 1882. But we don't know whether there's anything left, anything still here or not. And the track's getting pretty rugged, but we'll push on.
And I even find a lost tribe.
Fingers crossed. I don't know if it was a snake we just ran over.
You'll have your big snakes out here. And the foresters.
Yeah, we saw some foresters this morning, didn't we? Whoops, what did I do? Well, I reckon we're getting pretty close to where this let's have a look at this GPS. Here we are.
Time to take a reference and look at the GPS.
Well, that's where we're heading for. And according to this, it's 900 metres to go. So, according to my map application, we are basically on the old road that went from the old coast road that went from Boobyalla up to Cape Portland. And if we look out the window, we can see obviously what used to be an old track of some kind. And according to this, the telegraph line was only a few metres in front of us. So we'll go over this next hill and see if we can track it down. So it goes both ways, yeah. So according to the map, we're standing on virtually the exact location of the line of the telegraph. Ran from Boobyalla through there, all the way through to Cape Portland and then to Swan Island up there. There would have been a line of poles through here somewhere with copper wire and insulators, but doesn't look as though we could find any poles. This old track I'm walking along now could have been the part of the old track next to the line where people used to bring the mail along here every week from Georgetown, riding through here, and this might be what remains of that track, which would have been ridden by a horseman carrying bags of mail to the various settlements out here. You made a find?
Looks like a bit of wire.
Oh. Well.
Sam, why would you find a bit of wire just here?
Yeah. Good point. Well, this is where we think the telegraph line went through, so that might be an indication, mightn't it? Another bit of wire.
That's twisted wire.
Oh yeah.
That's why I've been tied.
We are now standing on the ridgetop overlooking Bowler's Lagoon near the Red Hills property. In front of us towards the lagoon is where both the road and telegraph line crossed. I will fly the drone over this area to see if we can locate some of the remaining artefacts of the telegraph line. Bowler's Lagoon once occupied a large area between the Ringarooma River and the coast. This meant the road and telegraph line had to take a large detour. By flying lower than normal, I hope to see any remains of the line and the roads, but large amounts of sand have moved over this area since 1885 when the line was built, so much of it is covered by sand. Some years ago, I visited this area every year as part of the Scottsdale High School survival camp, when students had to navigate to Bowler's Lagoon using kayaks and hiking. Interestingly, this is also the location of one of the earliest farms in the northeast that was established in 1836 along the eastern shore of the Ringarooma River. The buildings and fences are now under many metres of sand. Later, I led a Northeast Field Naturalist field day to explore the area and did get some photographs of remaining poles and fences. Unfortunately, I did not GPS their location, so during this flight, hopefully I can correct that. As we return to the takeoff point, we cross the location of the Cape Road and telegraph line. It looks like we'll have to revisit this spot to see if we can drive down the track to search for the telegraph line and road below the ridge and by foot out onto the sand dunes.